Hello guys, and holy shit, it's really warm here in Sweden. And yeah, episode 20. Wait, it is episode 20. Yeah. Whatever it says in the title, that's the episode. I think it's 20. Hopefully this episode is not as bad as episode 19. Episode 19 was probably, to me, the worst episode in the entire show. Because they killed Rarity. Rarity is now dead. Just like they killed Twilight and the Rainbow Dash. So, anyways, Rarity is my favorite pony, alright? So, yeah, even though I think Parental Guidance is actually a worse episode than last week's, still, what they did to Rarity... Man, I'm so oh man, I really hope whoever the writers I have now, I hope none of them are in G5. I'm gonna be glad that DHX are not gonna be part of G5 as well. So I'm more glad. My hopes for G5 is that the people who worked on season 8 and 9 will not be part of it. That's the only thing I look forward to when it comes to G5 now. Anyways, let's just start. I saw Starlight Glimmer in the thumbnail, so hopefully they don't kill Starlight Glimmer, because I like Starlight.
I think you really spruce up the office, Miss Philodendron. Oh, I'm gonna call you Phyllis. Don't you look good, Phyllis?
Yeah, I also take care of my plants in a similar way.
Come in.
Were you just talking to someone?
No.
Hey, yes.
Starlight, I have something very important to discuss with you.
If this is about leaving early yesterday, I didn't have any students on my schedule, and Trixie was having a magical emergency, which actually turned out to be nothing.
It's not anything like that.
Kind of like, don't have the stress.
Starlight Sparkle, the Princess of Friendship, in light of her impending ascension to the throne of Equestria,
No.
and in anticipation of her many duties and
Yeah,
responsibilities,
Starlight is gonna take over the
does
school.
hereby intend to make good on her previous offer to you, Starlight Glimmer, of replacing her as head mayor of the School of Friendship.
I want you to take over the school when I move to Canterlot.
Say no. Say
it's just
no.
so amazing. I'm a little... Do you think I'm really up for it? Of course you do. I've covered for you every time you've had to run off and save Equestria, but I mean...
I fucking hate this school. The school has completely killed the other ponies.
And I can't think of any pony who'd be better for the job.
The fucking face structures of their heads. Kind of like, that is not the My Little
I'll have a
Pony
lot of important responsibilities as
skulls.
I'll always be available to help whenever you need.
Oh, something from
Are you
Celestia.
supposed to be at a royal etiquette lesson with Celestia and Luna right now?
Right. Can't underestimate the important responsibility of royal napkin placement.
Wow. I mean, no biggie, right, Phyllis? I've totally got this.
Oh god. Come on, Starlight. That stupid face. Like, save that plant. Come on. That plant is probably dead, but at least try and save it. Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this. I really hope we don't get to see the Student 6. It's kind of like, I want a Starlight episode, not a Student 6 episode. This is gonna be about school, so obviously the Student 6 is gonna be in this episode. Yeah, my expectations for this episode is that it's gonna be a 2 out of 9. Jesus Christ. Season 9, terrible season. But maybe it won't be that bad.
No, I'm
You-
nothing
it's
but
gonna
proud
be.
that you've been officially offered the position of head mayor,
Thanks.
but I can't help wondering if it's going to cut into our social schedule.
What do you mean?
You're
Now,
right.
for example, instead of heading to the delightful lunch I had planned, we're striding with determination toward what I can only assume is Twilight's office.
Obviously, our lunch is super important, but so is taking over the school.
Oh, it's
And
gonna
the
be
only
this
pony
type
who's
of
really
episode
run the School of
again.
Friendship is the princess
Like
of
the
Friendship.
student council
And I'm
episode.
worried about doing it all alone, so I want to get as much advice from Twilight as I can while she's still here.
But Twilight's never really done anything alone. She always has her friends.
But that just gave me an idea. Trixie. You can give good advice when you don't mean to.
Thanks. Are we still doing lunch?
Man, the worst part about this school is that it has killed the aspirations of the other characters.
I know how
Take the
busy
main
you are,
six,
but
for
I wanted to
example.
talk to
They're
you
being
about running a
forced to be
school because,
teachers.
honestly, I was a bit worried about taking it over all on my own. But I just realized you never did it alone.
Having a friend help out is pretty great.
Exactly. So, what do you think about me hiring a vice head mayor to help run things?
I trust you to run the school any way you want. And if that means hiring
Good.
a vice head mayor, I think it's a great idea.
Starlight, just hire a bunch
Like
of
you
people
said,
and then
I've
leave
always
this
had ponies
fucking
around
school.
town. And don't worry, you can always call on me to...
Twilight, Rarity says you were supposed to be at the boutique 5 minutes ago for your second fitting for the coronation gown.
Ugh, how many fittings are there gonna be?
A lot?
Anyway,
Enough
good luck finding your
until
vice
it's
head mayor.
almost
I know
perfect.
you'll pick the right pony for the job.
Right, I'm looking forward to seeing how her
I
new
heard the whole
dress
thing,
looks
and
like.
all I can say is, I am humbled.
Why?
I hadn't ever considered it, but hearing you say it out loud made me realize what a great and powerful vice head mayor I'll be. Plus, we get to work and socialize at the same time.
Well, sure, that would be fun, but I can't just give you the job.
Why not?
Oh no, of course not.
Nepotism
I imagine
is the
there's a
whole
lengthy
part of this school,
process
isn't
to
it?
go through before you inevitably
The school
hire
is the school of
best
nepotism.
pony for the position. Wink.
Exactly. I'll probably interview several ponies.
Of course. Several. Wink.
Why do you keep saying wink?
I'm not saying wink. Wink.
Come on. You're not that
Glad
stupid,
all
Starlight.
decided
You
to be
know it.
part of the search for the School of Friendship's
Why?
vice
Oh,
head
I
mayor.
could see her.
Honestly, if you're looking for some pony to fundraise, I can bring in enough bits to have several buildings named after me.
Well, that's not the primary responsibility of the vice head mayor, but any pony is welcome to apply. I think the selection process I've come up with is pretty special.
I mean, why would Octavia be there? And Big Mac.
Since you
Kind of like,
all
they're
have
busy
the
with other
proof you have what it
shit.
takes to be vice head mayor,
Well,
I've decided
we
to
don't really
interview
know
in
about
3
Octavia, but
stages.
we've seen her in
Each
bands
stage
and all
will
that.
test a different skill the vice head mayor needs. Only those who do well will move through the stages until finally the best candidate
It's a
rises to the
pyramid
top.
scheme. What are you doing,
Without further
Starlight?
ado, it's time for stage 1, substituting for the teachers.
Well. Once the students get a sample of my great and powerful instruction, they might not want to go back to the regular faculty.
Wow, that seam is so straight. You really learned how to sew from mending apple sacks on the farm?
Makes sense. Makes sense that people who work in farms and all that would know how to sew and all that.
Friendship and trust. But nothing gets
It was a
more
basic
loyalty
skill back in
than
the day.
A big stack of bits. This book on business will teach you all how to earn your own. Chapter 1.
Hey, at least she's teaching them business and all that. That's pretty good. Why did you have to... Kind of like, do you really want to reference that fucking episode?
In the pre
So both animal care and also how to build things.
Ooh, a bunch of boring stuff for a really long time. Okay, I know history's important, but I never learned any of it, and look how I turned out.
Kind of like, look how old these people are. Kind of like,
Wink.
that's pretty good. Some rest.
Okay, Phyllis. Obviously, those 3 are moving on. But what about the rest? I think we're in agreement on this one.
What? What did she do wrong?
I know what you're gonna say, but it would be so
This
much
doesn't
fun
seem
have
to
my
be a
vice head mayor
school.
be a friend.
about just friendship.
Needs a little more
I mean,
holding than some of the others, but it could still work out,
and also,
right?
Starlight, I've given this a lot of thought, and even though I still believe naps are a valid use of class time, you'll be the one running the school. So if you say no naps, then no naps. And I know I can be a little stubborn and not the best listener, but I just can't wait for us to tackle this job as a team.
man,
Two great and
that
powerful
bottom
friends
leaf
taking on
that
the
is
world.
touching
I know
the
you still have to
that's
catch
so
all this
the bottom leaf is
interview stuff.
it's annoying me.
But I
Just
had to
trim
tell
that
you how
leaf.
excited I am.
Trim that leaf.
See? I told you it could work. Oh.
Yeah, he is dying. Or she. It. It is dying from you dropping it. Probably damaged the roots.
All right, remaining Vice Headmare candidates, welcome to stage 2. All of you are here because you performed well.
Or the stem,
well
who
enough
knows.
to face your next challenge, parent-teacher conferences. The Vice Headmare will need to be a master communicator, and I can't think of a better test of that than meeting with our students and their parents or guardians.
I mean, I guess the only one,
I eagerly look
whoever
forward
this
to
guy
sharing my
is.
love of science with both progeny and progenitors.
Indeed.
Oh, that's the guy from
Made up of
episode
different parts,
100.
And good communication is the key to harmony.
Episode 100 was
A
shit.
lifetime on stage has taught me that good communication is essential to holding your audience's attention, which is why
It's the
Trixie
Doctor Who
is
pony.
also known as a great and powerful communicator.
Life at the School of Friendship is like a song, and although she started out singing her part pianissimo, Ocelis is now soloing.
Oh, is that her
fortissimo.
adoptive parents?
That's good, right?
Indeed.
Or,
The
you know,
science curriculum at this school is
I put
somewhat
parents in quotation because aren't all of them spawn of Chrysalis?
Smashing. If fostered, I believe she could easily blaze a trail and expand our understanding of science itself. Next best! Next best! Next best!
Kind of like, just lie to the parents. Just lie to the parents
Been taught me
to get
to
extra
function
points.
without napping.
Is that why you're putting me to sleep?
Excuse me?
I don't know why I have to come to these things.
Well, most parents or guardians want to be involved in our students' lives. Maybe we should find a different representative from Griffinstone to be Gallus's guardian.
Oh, that'd be great. If you find one, let me know!
I'm so confused. You're saying Silver Stream is exuberant?
Yep.
And enthusiastic?
Yep.
But aren't those the same? And are they good? I mean, you could be trying to tell me she's unfocused, but then you might just be explaining that you appreciate her high energy.
It's like she's autistic. She has
Yeah,
ADHD.
there seems to be a lot of nuance here, and I just want to make sure I understand exactly what you're saying. So what are you saying?
That you're a bad father.
Gallus doesn't need to know I'm proud of him, and he certainly doesn't need me trekking all the way to Ponyville.
Good, because you're no longer welcome.
Oh, well, fine with me.
Trixie, what happened?
I'm not sure, but we'll have one less conference to worry about next semester.
I really appreciate your
Man,
efforts to bring that.
just
And
give
you're right.
Trixie the job,
Parents
come
expect
on.
a lot of detailed communication when it comes to their kids. And if you aren't comfortable with that, Vice Headmare probably isn't the job for you.
Yeah, nope.
And I also am too busy with the farm. I mean,
Starlight, I know
this whole
what you
show
want to
we have
do,
seen
but you
how
don't have to
busy
do
the farm is
Good.
for Big Mac.
It's thoughtful that you'd want to check in on me after my shocking confrontation with Grandpa Gruff, but never fear, I shall recover.
Trixie, that's not exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. You can't get into a shouting match with parents or guardians. For the final stage of the interview process, you'll each have to put together a field trip. And if you really do want the job, I need yours to be
Field
exceptional.
trips. Oh
Because
god,
if I
field
had to pick
trips,
Vice
My Little
Headmare right
Pony.
now, it
When
wouldn't
it comes to
be
the
you.
school.
Oh,
Just bad
I see
episodes.
what you're doing. Obviously, Obviously, you're not gonna give the job to some pony else, but you wanna see my best. Well, message received.
I mean, I love Trixie in this. I mean,
Trixie,
I like how Trixie is just Trix. Oh god, Trixie, be careful with the plant.
I hope you're ready for the most exceptional field trip to ever grace this school.
Oh yeah, you're not
Is it
allowed.
wrong for me to think she
Well,
might actually pull it off?
I was gonna say you're not allowed with explosions in the school, but you are allowed. I mean, the dragons with the fire and all that.
Not looking forward to the performance?
I know Octavia loves music, but a field trip to a classical music performance isn't my idea of an exciting time.
Well, nothing is gonna be too exciting for anyone. I mean, for everyone. So this is pretty much, hey bronies, the episode is shit, but we are doing Octavia and fuck, what's her name? Something with 3.
To my lab.
Won't you love this episode now, you fucking goyams? Don't you love it?
I am referring to time travel. I've been working on a temporal transportation device.
Oh my god, did I cut myself? Yeah, I did.
A chair.
Oh god,
3, 4,
don't kill her.
5.
She's one of the good students.
You are now 5 seconds into the future. You see, we are all already time travelers. Who's next?
Now what?
Oh, I hadn't actually thought that much beyond this.
Kill him. Come on, Smolder, just kill him.
Ponies and other students, welcome to the greatest and most powerful field trip of your lives.
Where you and friends going?
I am thrilled you asked, because today we're not doing a normal, old, boring field trip where you go somewhere.
We're staying here.
Not field trip.
Au contraire, I could have easily taken you.
We're
to
gonna
fun
learn
homes,
magic
but
tricks
we don't need to leave the
that
comfort
require
of the
pairs.
classroom for our field trip. I can bring the field trip to us.
Holy shit. Trixie is becoming really good with magic. With the teleportation. Oh, those sap bees.
Well, I found the perfect little patch of bog to teleport into the school. I guess I just didn't consider the possibility that a hive of flash bees might have nested there.
Well, be careful that there's none of those flowers that almost kills the Cora and Fluttershy. Because those bees tended to be near those flowers. Just let them kill the students. Don't worry about this.
To nest in my patch of field trip bog.
An electric cloud.
Trixie, go with the students.
I'll handle this. I was only trying to give them an exceptional field trip experience, which you have to admit I did.
Yeah, you did.
Later.
Oh god, did she kill those bees? Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Starlight?
Good job, Starlight.
Hey there. So, they're gone?
The difference between Starlight and Twilight right there.
Teamwork, am I right?
Are you kidding? I don't know what team you're on, but it isn't mine. This was a disaster. It was dangerous.
I think the words you're looking for are great and powerful.
It wasn't even acceptable! You went from not taking it seriously.
It was
to
adrenaline pumping.
So out of proportion, you put every creature in danger. And I wanted to work with a
Every
friend so
creature.
much.
Just say
I ignored the
everybody.
fact that you would never be right for the job.
I'm confused. What are you saying?
I'm saying you'll never be vice head mayor.
But I thought you created the position for me.
Why would you think that? I created the position because I need help. But I can't think of any way that you would ever help me.
Twilight's friends always helped her.
Oh, that's because Twilight's friends are competent.
Oh,
They care about what
ooh.
they're doing, and they know how to do it.
Well, I guess I won't take up any more of your time, Headmare Starlight.
Look what you have done, Twilight.
I just
Look
thought I'd
what
check in
you
to see
and
how
your
the search for
fucking
Vice Headmare was
retarded,
going.
shitty ass school has done.
A lot better now.
Okay.
I really wanted it to be a friend, so I ended up pushing aside some pretty big signs that it wasn't gonna work out.
Man, none of them were
Every pony is right for every
competent.
job, but every pony has something to contribute. The trick is figuring out what.
What if you and your friend can't figure it out?
If you have a job to do, you have to decide what's best and be upfront and honest, even if that means you can't work with a friend on it.
So, I guess that means talking to them at the beginning, instead of stringing them along until you get so frustrated you totally
I mean, I like the smugness on Twilight right there.
Oh.
I mean, I like how smug she is.
Trixie? I know you're in there.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm sorry for all those things I said. I just really wanted it to work out, even though I knew it probably wouldn't. I should have said something sooner.
Obviously, we can't have what we want, because I'm terrible at everything and could never help you with anything.
Well, that's not actually true, Trixie. You're really good
Not vice
as you
headmare
know.
qualities, but great and powerful friend qualities.
And also sexual partner. Come on.
Well, you really stand by the pony.
Trix is really good at relieving
Dallas
some of
even
the
said
stress
no
for you.
creatures ever stuck up for him the way you did with Grandpa Gruff.
Which is
Would've been
good.
nice to run the school together, but not every pony is right for every job.
I know how you take your responsibilities seriously.
Does she need to sit like that?
Known I wasn't
I mean,
exactly
it
a
used to be
perfect
that... What was the name of that pony that
No
sat
pony
like a
was.
What
human?
do you mean?
Well,
It was kind of
Dr.
like,
House
oh,
has decided to
you
go
know,
back
it's
to his
out of the
experiments,
ordinary. Now
and
all
Octavia
ponies
is worried
sit
the
like humans.
responsibilities of vice headmare
No
will take too
ponies
much time
sit
away
like,
from her
you know,
music.
ponies.
Maybe getting a vice headmare was a bad idea.
Starlight, obviously you'd like some help, and hiring a vice head mare is a great idea.
But who could it be?
Well, you need some pony who's responsible like you, and detail-oriented like Twilight, and smart, obviously.
Like me.
School, after all.
It would be nice if I got along with them, since having it be a friend can't work out.
Maybe it can.
And I knew as soon as I read
Oh,
Grace's scroll
no.
that it was the exact right thing for me to do.
Is he not
What about
busy?
being Flurry Heart's Crystaller?
Well, honestly, now that Flurry Heart's a little older, there really isn't much for me to do outside of the occasional tradition or festival. And
Oh,
working
okay.
at a school is what I always
At
thought.
least they actually mentioned that.
Are
To
you
clear it up.
kidding? You're hired!
I had a feeling this would work out.
Oh, Trixie, thank you so much.
Between being insightful when I want to be, and giving good advice when I don't mean to, I suppose I
Is she going to be the new student counselor?
More than that, actually. You really did give good advice. And you helped me talk through the problem of finding the
Yeah,
right pony for
she's
the
gonna be the
job.
new student
And I know you
counselor.
care about the students.
Trixie, the great and powerful advice giver, probably
Because they're
told
replacing
her and
Twilight.
students care about
What
her.
about the main six?
I think I'll go with friend.
Are they still
Friend
going to be
is perfect.
slaves to the school
But
that
there's a
Twilight
position
forced
here
them
at
to
the
be?
school you might be right for too. What would you say to being the School of Friendship's new student counselor?
Sounds awful.
I'd say this office needs a bit of redecorating. Potted plants scream desperation. Phyllis, no!
Wait, what? It just ended like that. Alright, that was a very weird ending. With her just screaming, Phyllis, no. Kind of like... Trixie, that plant is a living being that Starlight cares about. Not like those fucking bees. Even though it's bad that those bees died. I mean, I'm gonna assume that Starlight just killed those bees. Allspark Animation, a Hasbro company. I'm gonna assume that Starlight killed those bees, which is sad. But hey, I mean, that's kind of like the difference between Starlight and the Twilight. Starlight is not afraid of actually getting, well, I guess, would you call it physical when it comes to magic? But you know what I mean. Because in that one episode, Twilight refused to even try do anything when it came to the bees. She waited so many days and put Fluttershy and Sakura in mortal danger because she did not want to potentially hurt the bees to save her friends, which is something that is pretty common with Twilight. She does not want to hurt others to save her friends. I mean, other than the season 4 finale, obviously. But I mean in actual just slice of life episodes is basically what I meant. And Starlight is way more, aggressive. Yeah, this was not a good episode. I was very bored during it. And I mean, I'm glad that I did not have to wait. I mean, the best part about season 9 are the Chinese. The fact that the Chinese are not going on a hiatus is good. Yeah, Confucius bless China, because man, this season, if I would have had to wait 1 week for every episode, it would have been even worse. It's better that I just get this shit that is the last season just as quickly as possible, so that when it ends, I can just go, finally, it's over. I do not have to, see this shit in the future. I can do other shit. Because I want to watch this last season. I mean, I've watched this episode ever since 2010. Because when the Sakura episode was new, let's see, first Sakura episode, what was it called? Because that episode had just came out. Bridal Gossip, it came out, I think it was cold outside, yeah, December 10th. So I probably got told about it December 12th is when I saw it. Because a girl in class told me about it. She kind of because we'd been talking about, I mentioned on her shirt, she had a minty shirt, because that was previous to G4, the only My Little Pony content I have consumed was A Very Minty Christmas and the Escape from Midnight Castle. So I recognize those characters. But yeah, this just makes me go, man, Bridal Gossip was such a good episode. I missed season 1 and 2, half of season 3, 4, 5, 6 was okay. I mean, I think 6 was decent. 7 had some really shit episode and some really, really good episode. So season 7 was kind of like a 50-50 season. I would say it was more good and bad. Season 8, trash. Season 9, trash. So man, if I did not know that season 9 would have been the last season, I would have stopped in the middle of season 8. I think that is why they confirmed pretty early that season 9 would be the last. Because they wanted people to actually watch.